Hi there, artists. I'm going to be showing you how we are going to finish our heart pattern pictures. So we are going to create a pattern and use only 2 black pieces of paper, and they are going to fill each of the rectangles. So I'm going to move this one aside. All right, my darlings. So here's my background, and it's got some mistakes in it, but hopefully when I put my other papers down, it'll make it look even better. So you are going to get 2 black rectangles. You are going to put them together. Do you see how I put them together? They're right there together. And I'll move that aside for now. What I'm going to do is, long ways, I am going to fold these in half. All right. So I now have the folded edge and open edge. On the folded edge, that is where I am going to draw a half heart. So if you've never done this before, you're going to work with a pencil. I'm going to use a China marker so you can see it. What you're going to do is on the folded edge, it must be the folded edge, not the open edge. I'm going to go all the way to the very edge and make a hump. So I've got my edge, or excuse me, that's the folded edge, that's the open edge. All right. On the folded edge, I'm going to go down towards the bottom, right on the edge, and I'm going to put a polka dot. And I'm going to connect this, the edge of the hump, to the polka dot. All right. It's going to end up looking like a sideways candy cane shape. Do you see that this is looking like a sideways candy cane shape? So we're going to do this all together. When you have yours, before you can do the cutting, make sure once again that this is on the folded edge and the open edge is here. I'm going to carefully cut out that candy cane shape, which is a half of the heart. And I'm not going to get rid of anything because I'm going to use all of my pieces. Turning my paper, not my scissors. All right. There I go. I should have 2 hearts. And then I should have the negative space of 2 hearts as well, just like that. All right, so I'm going to glue these down on my paper, deciding how I think they look best. I like it not when these are next to each other, but when they're opposite. So it'll end up being like this. All right, so let me go ahead and glue those down really fast. Oh, let's see how fast I can go. Now I'm not going to do a great job, but you should be gluing the smaller paper, not the bigger paper. Take your time to line things up to make it look good. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Give it a little massage. Did you notice that the white lines that are left over from my drawing, like here, I'm gluing them down so I don't see them because I don't want to see those yucky things anymore. All right. And then after we do this, there's another trick. There's that white line. I want to get rid of it. There's another trick to make our hearts look like they're glowing. So this is something, maybe I just said it too, called positive and negative. The heart we cut out is the positive heart. And then here we made a heart by not making a heart. It's the empty space. That's called the negative. So we've got positives and negatives in this artwork. All right. I love it so far. Next and last step. Let's see here. I've got 2 different things I'm going to bring to you. There's going to be white chalk and black charcoal. They're not the same. So on the positive hearts, I'm going to make my hearts look like they're glowing by putting a straight line down and doing one of the arches Now that looks a little bit glowy, but it's gonna look more glowy when you use your fingers, because chalk is soft. All right, once again, I use the straight line and the arch. You can look up at the screen too to help you. I know you guys are doing a great job. And then similar to that, but with a different material, is charcoal. I'm gonna do a straight line and an arch, and then use my finger to blend. It's gonna be harder to see on this one. Straight line and an arch, and use my fingers to blend. All right, guys. So have fun finishing up your heart pattern pictures, and happy arting.